This is God's Quality Control, Series 15, Chapter 11. The parable of the prodigal son is garbage. In Luke chapter 15, Jesus tells a story about a man with two sons. If you treat it like a carelessly assembled comic strip, it kind of sounds like a beautiful story about unconditional forgiveness. But if you take Jesus seriously, it's a dreadful tale about a broken family. It provides no moral and no comfort, and it further underscores the point that Jesus just doesn't get human beings. So, what is this story? It'll come as no surprise that the man, being a character from the mind of Jesus, is preposterously wealthy. He openly favors little brother over big brother, and big brother is acutely aware of it and resentful. He wants dad's approval, so he's obedient and hardworking. Dad is stingy toward big brother, and there's a strong hint that dad's kind of a hard-ass in general. So picture the scene. Big brother spends his life seeking approval from grouchy, ungenerous dad, who is not ungenerous to little brother, who doesn't seek dad's approval and doesn't work hard. He probably gets away with a lot that big brother would never consider doing. In fact, little brother one day demands that dad give him his half of the family estate. Dad just gives it to him, no questions asked. This is unfair to big brother in a way that Jesus doesn't mention. Before this crazy arrangement, any loss or expense was shared equally between the potential inheritance of the two brothers. But now it's all on big brother. So little brother takes the money, runs off and squanders it, finds himself in dire circumstances, and resolves to return to dad. When dad sees little brother in the distance, he's so overjoyed that he orders his slaves to set up a big party to celebrate. Super wealthy dad puts the best robe he owns on little brother, and a ring and sandals, and he has a calf slaughtered for a feast. Remember, in a very real sense, all of this is at big brother's expense. And where is big brother anyway? He's out in the fields working. Did dad forget to send someone to fetch him? Well, he's old and forgetful. Did little brother forget too? And all the slaves? And everyone else attending the party? Either dad has expressly ordered that no one go fetch big brother, or everyone just knows how dad is, and they all know not to bother bringing it up. You probably know someone like this. So, big brother doesn't find out until the end of the workday, when he's headed back home, and he hears the loud music from the party. When he finds out that the party's in honor of little brother's return, he cracks. He refuses to join the party. Now dad comes out and acknowledges his existence, trying to cajole him to come inside. But big brother's not having it. He unloads his grievances about the life of being the unfavored child. Does dad apologize, or spend 2 seconds reflecting on his son's complaint, or even acknowledge that his son is in pain? Of course not. This is a Jesus story. A couple of the blah-blahs you might expect from a dad who acts like this one, followed by changing the subject. Son, we had to celebrate. In case it's not obvious, the older son was not complaining about the present situation, but rather using it to illuminate this long-standing problem that either dad is unaware of or he just doesn't care. And that's it. Jesus ends the story right there. Like I said, a sad tale about a broken family, no moral and no comfort. It makes me wonder if Jesus is speaking from experience. It almost sounds like one of those stories you tell about your childhood only to realize by the shocked looks on the faces of your audience that your childhood was kind of fucked up. Much about Jesus would be explained by toxic family dynamics and childhood mistreatment. In my next video, I'm not sure. All the rest of my ideas are in rough draft form. Thanks for watching.